Chaos deck profile. I said profile twice. But anyway, before we get to the deck profile, please leave a like on this video. And please leave a comment down below of any cards in the deck you like, or decks you want me to profile in the future. And also check out the playlist with all of my other deck profiles. So let's get to the deck. So because this is a Kuriboh deck, I'm running three Kuriboh. One is on the floor.
You're moving too fast for the camera to see. Thank you.
So Kuriboh, for all you Yu-Gi-Oh fans out there, was the original hand trap. So if your opponent declares an attack, you can discard Kuriboh from the hand to negate the attack. So you take no battle damage that turn. And then I'm running two of each of the Kuriboh brothers. So for the rest of this profile, I'm gonna say Kuriboh brothers instead of their names. For the card that say you can special summon, blah blah blah. So two of Kuriboh. So when he is destroyed by battle, you can special summon one Kuriboh monster from your deck or your hand. And also you can tribute him and the rest of the Kuriboh brothers to special summon one Curry Babylon from your hand or deck. Two kuriboh. So when this card is destroyed by battle, you can search your deck for one spell or trap card that lists Kuriboh and add it to your hand. And also, if there's another Kuriboh monster on the field, and your opponent declares an attack, you can change the attack to 0 to negate the attack for that turn.
I would appreciate if you would come closer to show the cards. Thank you.
We got two kuriboh. So you can discard this card and target one Kuriboh monster on the field that you control. It gains 1500 attack. And also you can tribute this card and the rest of the Kuriboh brothers to add to your hand one Curry Bandit. So it says one level 3 fiend monster, but
Can't focus on them because you keep moving them. Sorry.
Obviously it's talking about Curry Bandit. So you can add it to your hand and you can immediately normal summon it to the field. And the last of the Kuriboh brothers is two of kuriboh.
Kuriboh.
So you can discard this card from your hand to add one Kuriboh brother to your hand, or one Kuriboh monster to your hand from your deck. And also, if this card is on the field, you can discard one trap card from your hand to the graveyard and target one monster your opponent controls. It loses 1500 attack. Next. So two Curry Bandit. So when this monster is normal summoned, you can tribute it during the end phase and excavate the top 5 cards of your deck, and you can add one spell or trap card to your hand and discard the rest of the cards to the graveyard.
Let me know if there's other fellow blind people who would like me to describe the cards to him.
So 2 Curry Babylon. So this card gains 300 attack and defense for every kuriboh monster in your graveyard. So once per turn, this card can be special summoned to the field if you control more monsters in your graveyard than your opponent. And during the main or battle phase, you can add this card back to your hand to special summon one of each of the 5 Kuriboh brothers.
You're saying in. Are you saying in as in you are another blind person here? In reference to what I said?
Maybe.
I don't know. They're just spamming in after I said that.
We got 3 Winged Kuriboh. So when this monster is destroyed by battle, you take no battle damage for the rest of the turn. And we have 3 Clear Kuriboh. So if your opponent activates an effect that inflicts battle damage, you can send this card to the graveyard to negate that effect. And also, if your opponent declares a direct attack, you can banish this card from the graveyard to draw 1 card. And if it's a monster, you can summon it to the field and you can transfer the attack to that target. Three Skilled Brown Magician. So when this card is on the field, for each spell card that's activated and resolves, you can put 1 spell counter onto this card, maximum of 3. And you can discard one of those spell counters to either make this card gain 1500 attack, which is going to make it a pretty strong beat stick, or you can add 1 Kuriboh monster to your hand. One Reling Kuriboh. So I guess this is like if Relinquish and Kuriboh kind of fuse together. So when this card is tributed, you can draw 1 card from your deck. And also if a monster you control is going to be destroyed by battle and this card is in the graveyard, you can banish it to negate the attack. Well, I guess it's not negating the attack. It's, you can banish this card to instead. So I guess like protecting your monster. So you still take battle damage. 2 Kuriboh. So at the end phase, you can discard this card from your hand to special summon 1 monster in your graveyard that was destroyed in battle this turn. And if your opponent declares an attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard to special summon as many Kuriboh monsters in your graveyard as possible. So it's like a Monster Reborn Kuriboh. And doing some research, actually the Galaxy package kind of works with this deck. So we have 1 Galactic Kuriboh. So if your opponent declares a direct attack, you can discard this card from your hand to special summon 1 Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon and change the target to Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon. And also if Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon were to be destroyed by battle, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. We're going to skip the middle effect because I don't run any Exceed monsters in this deck. So 1 Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon. So he's not in this deck for any of his effects. He's just in the deck because Galactic Kuriboh works with the deck. Then for the Chaos package, So we run one Chaos Sorcerer. So with any Chaos monster, you have to banish one light and one dark from your graveyard. So his effect is once per turn, he can banish one monster your opponent controls, but he cannot attack this turn. And the other Chaos monster I run in this deck is one Chaos Emperor Dragon, Envoy of the End. So once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life points to destroy all monsters on the field and in both players' hands, and send them to the graveyard, and inflict 300 points of damage to your opponent for each card. And then the two main boss monsters of the deck. So one, Wing Kuriboh, level 6. So this card can only be special summoned by banishing one Wing Kuriboh from your hand, deck, hand, field, or graveyard. And its effect is if your opponent declares an attack or activates an effect that inflicts battle damage, you can tribute this monster to destroy that monster, and you can also kind of like a Flame Wingman's effect, so you can inflict battle damage to your opponent equal to that opponent's monster. So say it's like a Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can destroy that target and inflict 3,000 points of damage to your opponent. And last monster is Wing Kuriboh, level 10. So this card can only be special summoned with Transcendent Wings, which we'll get to in a moment. But basically you have to discard 2 cards from your hand to tribute one Wing Kuriboh that you control. And when this card is on the field, you can tribute this monster to destroy all the attack position monsters your opponent controls and inflict damage to them equal to the combined attack. Alright, so that's all the monsters. That's 33 monsters. And we'll get to the spell cards. So we have 18 spells in this deck. So the first one, obviously Transcendent Wings. This card can be activated to special summon Wing Kuriboh, level 10. One 5-star Twilight. So basically you can use this card to tribute one level 5 monster to special summon the 5 Kuriboh brothers. We have 3 Berserker Crush. So this card can be activated when you have Wing Kuriboh on the field. So you target that Wing Kuriboh and then you banish one monster in your graveyard, and then Wing Kuriboh's attack becomes that target until the end of the turn. So, for example, I have Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, so if I banish that from my graveyard, then Wing Kuriboh becomes 3,000 until the end of the turn. I got 3 Detonate. So you can destroy as many Kuriboh or Kuriboh tokens you control to destroy a certain amount of cards your opponent controls equal to the monsters destroyed. So say I have 5 Kuriboh monsters on the field, which shouldn't be hard with Kuriboh and all of the brothers. I can destroy up to 5 cards my opponent controls. So we have 2 of the Flute of Summoning Kuriboh. So when this card is activated, you can special summon one Wing Kuriboh or Kuriboh from your hand or your deck to the field.
You know what's impressive is you have every single card memorized to be able to play these.
Yeah. 1 generation next. So we're using this card for when kuriboh. So disregard the other monsters. But basically, when your life points are lower than your opponent's, you can add to your from your deck to your hand. One when kuriboh, or is it one?
One Kuriboh monster or Neo spaceship monster
Okay, one kuriboh monster equal to or less than the difference
from
of the
your
life points.
deck or graveyard.
Hmm?
From your deck or graveyard.
Deck or graveyard. Okay. So 3, Savatiel, the Philosopher's Stone. So we're gonna disregard the first effect because I don't run any polymerization in this deck because I don't have an extra deck. But when all 3 of these cards are in the graveyard, you can banish them to make one of your monsters gain 1500 attack. Two, Scapegoat. So this is gonna be if you don't have any monsters on the field, special summon 4 sheep tokens to help protect your life points. 1, Monster Reborn. Pretty obvious. Just special summon a monster from your graveyard.
Your monster is reborn.
Or either player's graveyard. But. And last spell card, 1 for 1. So send 1 monster from your hand to the graveyard to special summon 1 level 1 monster. So that's the last of the spell cards. So we'll get to the trap cards now. So first we have 1 bottomless trap hole. So when your opponent normal or special summons a monster or monsters with 1500 or more attack points, banish those monsters. One compulsory evacuation device. So when your opponent normal or special summons a monster, you can send that monster back to their hand. So that would really like suck if it was like an extra deck monster or something hard to tribute summon like a Blue Eyes. 1 magic cylinder. So you can activate this card when your opponent declares an attack to negate the attack and inflict the damage back to your opponent. So, for example, like I said, if it was a Blue Eyes, negate that attack and inflict 3000 points of damage to your opponent. 1 negate attack. So pretty self-explanatory. You're negating the attack and ending the battle phase for that turn. And last card is 1 torrential tribute. So when your opponent normal or special summons a monster, you can flip this card to destroy all monsters on the field. So that's the deck profile. Like I said in the beginning, please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this deck profile. Please leave a comment down below what monsters or cards in the deck you enjoyed. If you have any suggestions for deck profiles in the future. And subscribe to become a bastard today.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining, and we'll see you in the next one. Blind Bastard out.
You're done?
Yep.
Oh, well, I had questions.
Okay, fine. Tara has questions.
Oh, so it's more like random questions. Just one.
Okay.
Just for your audience. You're really into Yu-Gi-Oh!
Correct.
You lost your vision at a young age.
Correct.
Did you start watching after you lost your vision?
Correct.
So you have no clue what any of the characters or monsters look like?
I know Yuki has spiky, colorful hair.
What?
Doesn't Yuki have like spiky, like 3-layer hair that's like different colors?
Colorful?
I think Yuki also wears blue.
You're quizzing me on something, bro.
I think Tristan has brown spiky hair, maybe.
He was a monkey at one point.
Joey has blonde spiky hair.
What?
Mine has big
How do you?
boobs.
Yeah, you know that. How do you know some of these descriptions? Were you like close to your TV?
They reference a lot of
What their
people look
looks,
like
yeah.
in Yu-Gi-Oh! The Bridge series.
Okay.
Like, Mai's big boobs is a ongoing joke.
It is. And you met her character in real life.
I did.
Not that that matters, but you mentioned that the actual person has big boobs. No.
Well, I met her voice actor after her voice changed.
So not the original one, the second one?
I don't think that Erica Schroeder played Mai before season 4. I think when Mai joined the Ori Calcos, that's when her voice changed. So I think that's when Erica Schroeder took over, because Mai has kind of a similar voice to Akiza in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, and I know she also voices Akiza. You didn't watch that, so...
No, I feel very lost, and I feel...
She also voices the Dark Magician girl.
These are details that you would notice that I probably wouldn't notice. You quiz me on the voice actors a lot to try to figure out if I will notice if they're the same person.
Well, they play a lot of characters in different shows. Like, I pointed out to you, like, different characters.
You don't point it out. You wait to see if I realize.
Well, I asked you if you know who that is. Like, Dan Green plays a lot of characters in Pokemon.
Like, you get excited when I'm like, is that the same person? And you're like, yeah, it is. But, like, you can only recognize voices, so you're pretty good with that. I would say. Would you say?
Well, for the most part, I would say.
Yeah.
No more questions.
Yeah, you went on a weird tangent that had nothing to do with what I said.
Well, you were bringing up Mai's voice actor, so I was bringing up other voice actors.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's like, that wasn't what I said.
Like, does she voice act in any other shows? I have no idea.
No, you don't really watch a lot, though.
I don't.
If you have recommendations for great shows for blind people, comment down below for us to watch, and we will review and let you know if they were worth it.
Yes, we will not watch them on YouTube, because then I will get copyrighted. And then you may never see me again.
We already have a copyright for our wedding.
Yeah, we do. You do.
Yeah.
You
don't.
No, I do
You
not.
were fine. I was not.
Bob does not either.
No, and it's the same song. It's a little annoying that it's the same song and he didn't get copywritten, but I did.
No, he has the Happy Dog song.
There's also a clip of him with my song.
Oh, I think at the end of him, it plays your song a little bit.
Yeah.
But it doesn't get copyrighted.
Well, we didn't choose copyright-free music. But it was for our wedding. Why would we think of that?
I don't know.
But also, we didn't post our wedding for views. We posted it for memories.
Yeah.
Who copyrights a wedding, though?
I don't know.
The YouTubes. They're like, you're not allowed to have a wedding.
Well, when we renew our vows in however many years, we'll post that with non-copyrighted music.
Yeah, you're gonna look up what music is safe.
According to a video that I watched, there is a whole like copyright-free music section on YouTube.
There is. But that wasn't the point of our wedding.
I don't know.
I liked our wedding.
Okay. Any more questions?
Do you want me to do a video describing like characters and stuff to you?
Characters.
Characters, monsters, whatever. Or do you just want
I mean,
to?
you described the artworks of my Blue Eyes deck.
I did. Those were
I mean,
new
if
cards.
you want to do a video of describing the artwork, because I have no idea what kuriboh looks like.
It's a flurry fluff ball. A furry fluff ball.
All of them are furry fluff balls, I guess.
Yeah, that's what kuriboh is. They're just so the original kuriboh is like a brown fluff ball.
See, I wouldn't have known that.
Kind of reminds me of like a cat toy. Or like, it also reminds me of, there was a Disney game that I used to play called Club Penguin, and they had.
I remember that.
Okay, did you play Club Penguin?
Nope.
No, it wasn't accessible. That makes sense.
I don't know. Never tried it.
I don't think it would have been accessible, to be honest. It was an internet game that you actually like interacted with other people. But they had these little puffball pets, and that's what they look like.
Puzzles?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Did you see those before you went blind?
No.
Okay. I don't know how long Club Penguin was around for, to be honest. It doesn't exist anymore. People tried to bootleg Club Penguin and Disney kept shutting it down. They were like, we own Club Penguin. We don't want it to exist anymore, but that doesn't mean you can make it. So anytime someone would make it again, they'd be like, no, not allowed. Which is very upsetting. But especially since I had actually spent a lot of money on Club Penguin. Not my money, my mom's money, because I was a child. Anyway, they look like that.
Okay. They look like
But,
puppies.
you know, yeah, they do. They yeah. Disney don't come for for us or Yu-Gi-Oh. Which one? I think Yu-Gi-Oh is older
Then Disney?
than Club Penguin, though.
Well, yeah, like I said, I think Yu-Gi-Oh came out in the 1990s.
Yeah,
I don't know
So-
when Club Penguin came out.
not the 90s. It's a computer game.
Probably came out around the time Happy Feet came out.
Bro, if you're dating stuff based on movies, I don't know. Did that come out before or
I
after?
have no idea. I just know I saw it in the movie theaters.
Were you cited?
Nope.
Okay. The original Happy Feet?
Yeah.
I was in elementary school because I watched it in like I literally saw the premiere, in my elementary school.
I don't know. Did you see the second one?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you?
I did.
Yeah. With the little happy baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just agreeing to what I say. There was no baby. That was the first one that had the baby. The second one was an adult. Well, actually, there was a baby in the second one, yeah. There was a happy baby, you're right. So it was an accurate statement to agree to. Was the baby happy? I would,
I
yeah.
have no idea.
You're like, I don't remember. Why are we talking about this? Yeah, let's end. Okay, thank you guys for joining. Enough of the rambling. I don't even think my question was really answered, but I lost the plot there.
Yes, you will describe kuriboh monsters. Okay. Bye-bye.
Is that what you want me to describe?
Yes.
I don't know. I didn't know if you wanted me to describe Yugi or the Pharaoh or who look very similar, but there is slight differences.
Yeah, the height. That's the difference.
Yeah. Well, and their outfit.
I mean, maybe when Atem went back to Egypt, maybe his outfit was different.
Yeah. No, when they showed like the Pharaoh in like his Pharaoh headspace thingy, he also like isn't dressed like Yugi.
I don't know.
It's fine. They show that he's clearly a different person. That just so happens to look like Yugi.
Anyway, I will be using this deck for a challenge video. Shara will be using my Dark Magician deck.
Oh, is this the deck I'm going against for the
Yes.
hot sauce?
Yes.
Okay. Stay tuned
so-
to see who drinks a hot sauce.
So Shara spoiled the video, but the challenge will involve hot sauce.
Did we get enough likes for you to drink?
No. we
Okay.
do not.
Man, you guys didn't do it. I didn't set a timeline, so they could still do it.
They can still do it.
It's pretty lame. They failed the challenge.
But stay tuned for Sunday. I'm gonna be teaching Shara how to do something as a blind person. Don't spoil it, Shara.
Well, I don't know. I'm really sick right now. We'll see.
You'll do it anyway.
Okay.
So we will be.
You
doing
gonna break me?
Yes.
Okay.
We will be doing a video on Sunday, so stay tuned to the channel for that. And until then, I am gonna go eat dinner. I will see you later.
Is dinner ready?
Blind bastard out.
Bye.
This time it's for real.
Bye.